This is a video that I just found on Sky News. It's entitled "Life in Some Parts of the Capitol Carries On as Normal," and this is reported from Damascus. It says Andrew Wilson reports from Damascus, where people are trying to carry on as normal despite the civil war raging around them.
In a city of 6 million people, life goes on because it has to. But don't underestimate the pressure that these people are under, particularly in the south of the city and the east where we are now, where we're closest to the rebel front lines. They're only about half a mile to a mile away from us here, and that means the occasional rocket comes over and lands. There's little pockets of damage that you can see. That's a pressure on the people here as well. And bear in mind that what they've heard from the international media is that the American plan is to facilitate the advance of this rebel army, perhaps even give it access into Damascus. And as they understand it here, this rebel army isn't made up of Syrians, it's made up of foreigners, Jordanians, Saudis, Chechens, all kinds of professional jihadists who mean them nothing but the worst kind of harm.
For the terrorists, for the Al-Qaeda, with Obama helping them. Syrian people, you are giving us!
Probably about 95% of Americans are completely against the war on Syria, and most of the world is, but the American government isn't listening to them. I think they should take more action and just do the best they can to talk to their government and tell them to stop.
You're filming in public.
Small, spontaneous demonstrations like that spring up on the streets are pretty commonplace now. Just one example of the kind of pressure that people in this city are starting to feel now. Another example of that are these seemingly endless traffic jams all around Damascus. The army has thrown up checkpoints everywhere, and it's really, really starting to affect people's lives. Another example of a city that's changing. Up until very recently, it was forbidden by law to sell anything on the streets here in Damascus. Now, the farmers are bringing their stuff in from the fields, selling them by the roadsides. They're making more money that way, and it's an example of how the government is making life a little easier for those that are being hurt by the crisis, and also it's a sign that the government has more serious things to worry about. As far as we know, the last direct communication between Damascus and Washington was an open letter from here, the People's Assembly, the Syrian Parliament, an attempt to persuade US lawmakers to change the president's mind, indeed find common cause with the Syrians and unite against their mutual enemy, Al-Qaeda. The way things are going, of all the possible outcomes from this ugly situation, that is the least likely of all.
Okay, I just wanted you to see that. Also, America pushes its case for military action as Syria thanks President Putnam for his support at the G20 summit. So, I tell you, it's a mess, but one thing that does relieve my mind, it looks like life is going on as usual there. Of course, a lot of people are trying to get out of there, but I really, really hope we don't go over there and start shooting things. Those people need to be left alone. That's just all it is to it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. It is 3:59 a.m. on September 9th, 2013. Thank you. God bless you.